Beverages play a huge role from a business perspective today because they play a big role in consumers' lives. You think about beverages are around all the time from an occasion standpoint, whether it's waking up for breakfast and having a cup of coffee, or going to lunch and enjoying an ice cold Coca-Cola, or having a meal with your family during the evening. There's always time for beverages. It's an important part of people's lives every day. So because it's such an important part of consumers' lives, it's a big piece of business. And not only for grocery stores and mass merchandisers and convenience retail stores, a big part of drugstores' business today. It's a big and growing business. Sparkling soft drinks, non-carbonated soft drinks, new beverages are all an important part of the portfolio that drugstores actually sell to consumers every single day. A lot going on in the beverage industry today. Sparkling soft drinks have been a big part of the beverage industry for a long time, and they're still the biggest piece of the beverage industry. So think about Coke and Pepsi and Dr. Pepper. The sparkling soft drinks, the carbonated soft drink beverages are still a big, important part of the business because they're still a big, important part of consumers' lives. New trends that are happening today are all around bottled water. Enhanced waters are very popular, and also fortified dairies. So products like Core Power, a product that we have, which is a fortified milk-based product from a nutrition standpoint that has a high amount of protein. So consumers are also looking for more functional beverages now. And if you think about beverages, there are different need states that people consume beverages for. So if I'm at dinner and I'm enjoying a burger with my family, an ice cold Coca-Cola or a Diet Coke may be perfect. But if I'm running to a meeting or an appointment and I've missed lunch, I might have an Odwalla or another beverage that can substitute for my lunch, an easy on-the-go meal. I think that's the key to really understanding how to be successful in the beverage business, is understanding why and how consumers drink. So thinking about why a consumer is drinking a sparkling soft drink beverage. They may want some refreshment, they want a quick pick-me-up from an energy standpoint, or why they may have a bottle of water. They may have just come from a workout and they want to be more hydrated, or drinking a sports drink, or a cup of coffee in the morning. It's really understanding different need states. What is my need? Is it a need to just have something delicious with my meal? Or is it a need to hydrate better when I'm hot? Or is it a need to really help me from a nutritional standpoint with a functional beverage? So really understanding those need states is important, and then understanding the occasions that go along with those need states. So need states turning into occasions. So if a student is on the way to school, they may want to drop into a drugstore and grab an ice cold Coke and a snack before they get to school. Or if you're on the way home for work, you may be looking for some beverages to have with the family for the dinner occasion. So really understanding those need states and occasions, and then translating them into shopping missions, and then developing marketing and promotional strategies with those shopping missions really makes the most sense. And that all starts with shopper insight and consumer insight. And that's what we really try to do with Coke with our partners, understanding what they're trying to accomplish in the drugstore channel, what they're trying to do with their brand, what they want to do to satisfy their consumers and their shoppers, and then understanding how beverages play a role in that. We believe that's the best way to do it. And that's not just negotiating for an ad on a week-to-week basis. It's really understanding the bigger picture on what consumers and shoppers are doing to maximize sales and profits at store level. I mean, really understanding the primary missions that they're on, and really understanding what they're going into a drugstore for is critical. So I may be going in for a script, but I may need to get some water for that script. So taking advantage of understanding that and having great bottled water brands available to help that shopper and consumer with their scripts is really important. And then also, if you think about this purpose that drugstores play, or one of the main purposes drugstores play, is I may be on the way home and I may need to top off my grocery purchase. So it's really about the fill-in trip and understanding what they need from a home perspective, not stock up a fill-in. So that's where we need to come in as manufacturers from a beverage perspective, offering the right size packages. And those packages may be different than other customers or other channels offer because they're fill-in trips. Right now, Coca-Cola is doing a lot with our smaller size packaging. Packages like Mini Sleek, they're 7.5 ounce cans that are 90 calories for Coke or Sprite, but also are offered in 0-calorie options. So offering consumers options that make sense for them for their shopping mission and what they need at home, again, translating into need states and occasions is really important. One of the reasons why it's so important to really partner with drugstore chains is what's happening from a healthcare perspective. Obviously, drugstores are in the middle of the Affordable Care Act. They're in the middle of this revolution from a healthcare perspective. 30 million new people will be able to come into healthcare based on the Affordable Care Act. So we know what drugstores are trying to do. They're trying to offer better solutions for health and wellness, help consumers live a better life and a healthier life. So Coca-Cola needs to play a big part of that. And what we're doing is we've really expanded our portfolio because we believe it's all about choice for consumers. So we have over 600 beverage brands out there, and 180 of those beverage brands are either zero-calorie or low-calorie beverages. So sure, we have our delicious Cokes and Sprites and Fanta soft drinks, but we also have our zero-calorie portfolio, Coke Zero, Sprite Zero, Diet Coke, and then we get into brands like Smart Water, and Dasani, and Vitamin Water Zero. So really offering the right amount of beverages or the right beverages from an occasion and need state standpoint, but giving consumers options from a health and wellness perspective, because we believe it's all about choice and all about balance.